Good afternoon once again, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, of course, it is the weekend, so I've got to update you on my Violence team. Of course, you might remember this Violence team from the past couple of weeks. I've been practicing with some different types of weather. Today, I said, you know what? Forget the weather. We're tossing the weather out the window. I'm done with the snow. I'm done with the rain. I'm done with the sand. I don't need any of it anymore. Let's use Violence without any weather. All right, so you'll notice that the Garchomp is still in there, but now I've swapped that out with the Rough Skin variant rather than the Sandveil variant. I find that the Sandveil variant isn't doing enough for me. Right, it's just always getting hit anyway, and it's not really doing the evasive things that I want the Garchomp to do. But what I have done is I've taken some heavy inspiration from one Sasisu memo and incorporated a Scope Lens Hydreigon. Now, if you've been watching my streams lately, you'll have seen the Choice Specs Hydreigon, but oh boy, this thing it's a little nasty, and I'm excited to try it out. So anyway, folks, today we will choose Violence. Let's go. All right, and starting off with a sand team. Talk about throwing out the weather. Now we have the Houndstone and the Garchomp and the Tyranitar and the Lycanroc, that whole thing. Even wow, even the Garganacl decides to make an appearance today. Hearts, I'm ready for you, because you know why? I have Hydreigon on my side. Hydreigon, I feel like, is going to do quite a bit against this team. The fact that it has Levitate is going to be huge, and the crit chance, we're going to try and get into that today, because oh man, that's a fun time. I think this team kind of builds itself. If I just go for, I don't think any of them are going to go for any kind of Trick Room or anything. In fact, a lot of them are just going to use Sand Rush, and if I just match that with a Tailwind, then I'm still going to be faster. So let's bring out Goldengo. Let's bring out the Hydreigon. I think this is the team that we're going to use. Murkrow in the front, Garchomp in the front, Goldengo in the back, Hydreigon in the back. I'm not going to bring out the Palafin because Palafin is too physically offensive right now. And this team has a ton of physically offensive presence. We know that Tyranitar is coming in first, so we can bring in the Garchomp to do some good physical damage off the bat. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. So if you've been a fan of the Violence team for a while, you might notice that a lot of these Pokemon are actually different. You know, well, I should say the Pokemon names are the same, but the Pokemon moves are different, the items are different. The abilities in some cases are, I believe, different as well. The Garchomp is no longer Rough Skin, it's now, is no longer Sandveil, it's now Rough Skin. I already talked about that, but our Murkrow here now has Torment instead of, I believe it was Protect that I had on it before. I just wasn't using Protect nearly as much. Now, here I can just hit the Tailwind. And go for either an Earthquake to damage the Tyranitar or a Dragon Claw to damage the Rotom. I feel like an Earthquake to damage the Tyranitar is probably better off here. What do I have in the back to take care of the Rotom? Not too much. I guess I do have the Shadow Ball. That said, actually, if I damage the Rotom right now with the Dragon Claw, and my Garchomp happens to go down here, right? Oh, is this Tera Ice? No. What is this? All right, cool. That's wicked. What? Cool. Big Tera Bug, Big Tera Bug T-Tar. All right. If my Garchomp happens to go down for whatever reason this turn, then at least I'll have done some damage to the Rotom. I'll be able to possibly hit it with a Make It Rain next turn. Or so I thought, until it terastallized into Bug. Now I can actually do just fine with Hydreigon. Okay. I like it. I do like it. It's interesting. If the T-Tar hits me with a Rock Slide, then my Murkrow is going to go down. No, it's going to hit the Garchomp with the Ice Punch. Huh. Okay. Wow. So this is Tyranitar using Ice Punch. Tyranitar bug terastallization using an Ice Punch on my Garchomp. That's fascinating. All right, we're gonna go for Goldengo here. Now I can hit the Foul Play on the Lycanroc, just so I can break any Sash. Then I can go for Make It Rain on the Duo. I think that'll work. Lycanroc's gonna use Accelerock to take out the Murkrow. Yeah, that makes sense. But at least now I'll definitely get that Make It Rain off next, right? Yeah, here we go. Does all but 1 damage to that Lycanroc. I really, really wish that I could use that I could have used that Foul Play on the Lycanroc. That would have been great. And then Goldengo is going to take a ton of damage, but not as nearly much as it's going to end off with, because I do have the Citrus Berry. So thankfully, even an Accelerock isn't going to be able to take me out. Now, because I really do want to Terastallize here, because I know I'm going to get hit with an Ice Punch, and they haven't shown me any rock moves yet, but I'm sure they have. Anyway, we're going to go for a Heat Wave. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball on the T-Tar. I believe with these two, even though I'm -1, I should be able to take them both out. Now, just please, please, please do not Accelerock my Hydreigon. That would be so nice. That would be so, so nice. No, in fact, it's just going to close combat. That's fine. If that was Endeavor, I would have been crying right now. The reason I have to double into the T-Tar, though, is exactly this reason. I wasn't sure that it was going to actually take it out. Because it looks like that might be an Assault Vest Tyranitar. But that's beautiful. We took out both of them at the same time. The only problem is now I only have a little bit of time left with both Pokemon. Both Pokemon are, like, what, less than half. So, unless I'm able to take out whatever comes out next easily, then I'm in trouble. It's going to be Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp and the Rotom. So I know that my Hydreigon is going to be able to go first. My choices here, I can Draco Meteor. I can Draco Meteor the Garchomp, or I can Draco Meteor the Rotom. If I Draco Meteor the Garchomp, I feel like that's the obvious choice. If I go into the Rotom and the Garchomp protects, that's a free turn where I think I get to KO a Rotom. And I like that. I really, really like that. I don't think the Garchomp has anything. It might have a rock move to take me out, but we're just going to have to hope. I'm going to stick at this -1 for a bit, unfortunately. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. The special defense drop is so good. That's so good. The Hydreigon's going to go down to Sand from 3. It's going to go down to Sand from 3. And now both the Tailwinds are going to peter. Hey, wait. Oh no, it was just my Tailwind. Oh no, I was the only one in Tailwind, right. Oh no, does that mean... I don't know if this is rough skin or whatever. It doesn't actually matter, does it? Make It Rain is going to do the most damage here, but if the Garchomp goes first, then I'm in trouble. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Garchomp actually goes first. Man, that was a close game. Oh, that was a close game. If I didn't Terrastalize, what would have been... Okay, yeah, I think my win condition was having a a flying type Goldengo, because that's another change, because Goldengo is now a flying type. Anyway, let's take what we learned here. Let's go into that second game. I think I made a play or two that I didn't necessarily need to make. But anyway, we're going to have to think about that another time. Let's hop into game 2. Let's try and bring the violence. Okay, so it looks like our game here is going to be against Stella, who's bringing in, an eclectic group of Pokemon. So they say. Lots of Speedy Boys, and also Meowscarada. So the thing I know about Meowscarada is that Meowscarada has the chance to go for Trick Room. If you decide to go for Tailwind and they don't go for Tailwind and they just go for that, then you could be in trouble. But what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to lead with Murkrow and I'm going to lead with Hydreigon, because I think I have an opportunity here. I think I have a really wild setup opportunity here. And then in the back, we can actually bring Palafin, I think. Unless they get a double KO on the Murkrow and the Hydreigon, which I don't think is too likely. Yeah, this is fine. I think I'll actually bring... Yeah, we're going to bring Goldengo. We're going to bring Palafin. I should be able to do a quick flip. But this whole strategy hinges on Hydreigon being able to set up on the first turn. If Hydreigon's able to set up on the first turn, then I think we're going to be just fine. Yeah, so it's going to be Pawmot and Meowscarada. So there's the thing that I was worried about, is Meowscarada leading. If Meowscarada's leading, that could actually mean that they're going to be going for a Trick Room play here. So what can I do? What can I do? The Pawmot is there, so I feel like I can't stay a Dark type on my Hydreigon. So I think rather than go for Tailwind here, we're going to go for a Foul Play on the Meowscarada. We're going to Terrastalize. Yes. We're going to Terrastalize and we're going to Focus Energy. So here's the thing about Hydreigon. And here's the thing about Focus Energy. There's so many things here. So first of all, we're hitting Focus Energy. What Focus Energy does, it brings up your critical hit chance by 2 stages, which brings you up to a 50% chance to crit. 50%. And then I'm also holding a Scope Lens. And a Scope Lens increases your chance to crit by another 1 stage. And ever since Gen 6, a +3 to crit chance. Ah, yes. There you go. That's smart. Oh, wait. That did nothing. Why did that do nothing? Wow. Okay. That always lands a crit. So I now have, my friends, a 100% chance to crit. 100% chance. They didn't hit the Trick Room in that turn, so actually now I can just go for a Heat Wave. Just a Tailwind and a Heat Wave. They threw me off way hard when they didn't do Trick Room. You saw my brain just stop. It's funny. I watch back my videos these days a lot more because I'm trying to figure out, you know, better ways to do this. And one thing I notice is anytime I know that something is going to happen and then it doesn't happen, I freeze and I'm like, so, but what do I do then? Oh, okay. Anyway, so that's my life. Anyway, we hit the Pawmot with the crit. It lives with the Focus Sash. Let's see, maybe we get the burn. Yeah. Yup. Double Shock is going to take out my Murkrow. Doesn't actually matter. Oh, wow. That didn't even take it out. Pawmot used up all its electricity. Are they EV trained? Did they get to Master and switch out their team with one that was not EV trained? I feel like this is I feel like the damage that was done in this lead was not the damage that should have been done. Yeah. Okay, so with that, Murkrow is going to go down. All right, that's the unfortunate truth. Talonflame has priority here, can just attack Murkrow with whatever. So we can just hit the priority Torment on the Talonflame. Why? Why would we do that? I think we're actually going to flip out the Talonflame here. If it's going to get attacked by a flying move, let's flip that into Goldengo here. And let's hit the two of them again with a Heat Wave. Yeah, that'll work. I don't really care to Torment the Talonflame. It's not that big of a deal. Ooh, but they're hitting me back with their own Tailwind. That's smart. And then Meowscarada's going to hit the knockoff. Deals quite a bit of damage. My scope lens is gone. Now I only have a 50% chance to crit. Still a pretty high chance. High enough. It is going to be a critical hit on the Talonflame, but it is also going to be a critical hit on the Meowscarada. Imagine that. Look at that. So now Talonflame doesn't have priority. And I believe my Hydreigon's still faster than at least the Talonflame. I'm not making it rain, am I? I should probably Shadow Ball instead. We're gonna Heat Wave the 2. Okay. It might hit me with a... Oh, it's not a Great Bird, it's a Fairblade. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Ah, no, and my Palafin. Oh, I should have probably sent out my Palafin. That's fine. That thing's going down. That thing's going down, and then I have Palafin with Choice Scarf, so I should be okay. I'm going to know what the last Pokemon is, so as long as I choose a move that is super effective on Meowscarada and normally effective on the other Pokemon, then I think we'll be okay with even the Zero Form Palafin, right? We have more than enough damage. Wait a second. Never mind. Murkrow is still alive. It's Scizor. Oh, no, I'm just going to have to... No, actually, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to flip turn into the Meowscarada, and we're going to hit the Heat Wave on the Scizor. No. We're going to protect the Hydreigon here. What are the chances? Why would the Scizor go for any other attack? Yeah. They're going to Terrastalize here. They're Terrastalizing the Scizor into... What does a Scizor Terrastalize into? Water type. Okay. So good that I didn't go for the Heat Wave there. That's going to be a prime Draco Meteor target. Hydreigon's going to protect. And Palafin's going to flip turn. Going to take out the Meowscarada. Goodbye. And we're going to send out the Murkrow. Okay. So Murkrow comes out. Priority Torment. So here's something that I'm curious about. That's a fun little interaction there, isn't it? Big ol' Tera Blast. If I go for, say, the Torment, right? Am I really willing to do this for science? Yes, I think I have to. If I go for the Torment, means that they can't use the same move twice in a row. Okay? He's going to try and use the Tera Blast. He used the Tera Blast last turn. Does that mean that he's just not going to get a chance to turn? To have a turn? Let's see. So I've tormented the Scizor. Scizor is subjected to torment. Scizor's going to use Swords Dance. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter that... Okay, interesting. I feel like this was kind of Scizor's last chance to do some damage. Because the Tailwind petered. Because now I can just go for Tailwind on my own side. Go for, well, I guess it's got to be Draco. They're going to have to hope that I miss this. Yeah, battle was canceled. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we didn't get a chance to figure out if that's exactly how Torment works, but I kind of have a feeling that that's how Torment works. If Taunt can be used before a Pokemon uses a non-attacking move, then why wouldn't Torment work in a similar way? Anyway, folks, that was the second game. Let's go on and play the third game, because you know what? I feel like I've kind of gotten it now. All right, we're in the groove. Let's take what we know. Let's battle it out. Let's beat some people with violence. Okay, here we go. All right, Chloe, let's see what you got. You got the Garchomp, you got the Murkrow, and the Orthworm. Orthworm is a thing. Now, I feel like this is one of those backwards-forwards teams that kind of works in Trick Room, works outside of Trick Room. So I think I'm just going to not care. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Right now, we're going to go for the Hydreigon. We're going to go for the Garchomp. That way, if they lead with Garchomp and if they lead with Orthworm, it's a dumb idea. Let's take out Garchomp. I feel like I can put in the Palafin and be all right. I'll put in the Murkrow just in case I need to bring that in the back. And then Goldango? Does Goldango actually work here? No, it doesn't. I guess Garchomp in the back. Yeah. Let's use Garchomp in the back. I am going to try my absolute best to get that focus energy off early. If I can get that focus energy off, I think the rest of the game is mine. I think that is my win condition this time around. Murkrow and Earthworm, that is fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to focus energy. Boom. That's it. We're going to flip turn. Boom. That's it. They're going to hit the Tailwind. It's fine. My Palafin's still going to go first. The Palafin's super, super fast. Does a tiny little bit of damage, tiny little bit of baby damage to that Orthworm, and I don't mind. That's fine, because you know what? I'm just going to flip that into Murkrow real quick. Thank you. Murkrow comes out, and now my Murkrow can hit the Tailwind. Easy peasy. It's going to Shed Tail. Oh, okay. It's Shed Tail and Citrus Berry. That's a thing. Would you look at that? Super curious what's going on here. What are they sending out? What are they sending out? So the thing is here, the Murkrow, the enemy Murkrow, can make itself really useful right now if it uses Haze. But they need to have the smarts to use Haze on a... Oh, that's interesting, actually. To use Haze on my Pokemon here. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to protect. Just in case of a fake out. Does Meowscarada get fake out? No, it doesn't. No, it gets Sucker Punch, though. No, so why would I bother? We're going to not get U-turned. We're going to Terrasilize into Fire. Tera Fire, Tailwind here. Oh. And what are they going to bring out instead? Earthworm. Okay. Well, Earthworm's about to go down. Earthworm's about to have a very bad time, and it turns out that the Murkrow isn't actually going to Haze. Boom. Here we are, big Crystal Fire Man. Yeah, Meowscarada is going to use Play Rough here on the on Murkrow. That's fine. Murkrow did what Murkrow needed to do. And now the Heat Wave is is going to hit both of its targets. It's going to take out that substitute. It's going to take out the Earthworm. Goodbye, Earthworm. And the Meowscarada is locked into Fairy type. So with Earthworm down, all they've got is Murkrow and something else. So with the Fairy type, I think this is actually a very safe chance for me to bring in Palafin, hit the massive Wave Crash on the Meowscarada. Really threaten that other side of the field. Yeah, that's great. And then with Garchomp here, I know that I outspeed the Garchomp. So I can just go for Draco Meteor on the Garchomp. I can go for Wave Crash on the Meowscarada. And either they have to withdraw the Meowscarada or withdraw the Meowscarada. Something's going to have to protect. Garchomp will probably have to protect for this turn to not be a complete waste on their side. But I'm pretty sure that I'm at least going to bring Meowscarada down to Sash, where I can take it out next turn. I don't see it take... Okay, well, it doesn't even have Sash. And I am definitely going to go first with this. So here, take a Draco Meteor. Let's see it not miss. Oh, no, never mind. Garchomp actually goes first. Anyway, we hit it with the Draco Meteor, and it goes all the way down. Goodbye. That's a critical hit. Now, the nice thing about me getting that focus energy off the first time, on the first turn, is that now I just win. I win the game because I got the focus energy when they were unprepared for it. They tried to set up on the first turn without doing enough damage to take out my Hydreigon, and this is what ended up happening. They tried to substitute, but there is no substitute for critical hits. Battle was canceled. Cool. All right, so that is Violence this time around. What did you think? Did you think this Violence team was actually kind of good? Do you think I should replace the Murkrow with Talonflame? I don't know. Let me know what you think you would change about this team in the comments below. Either way, we'll go into the rental code now. We're going to talk about this team a little bit, and then I'll get you going for your Christmas Eve. All right, let's get going. So here's my newest version of Violence. This is a team I have been practicing with on Showdown this week. And you know what? I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm finding that I don't need to have that many diverse Tera options in order to actually, you know, have a good game. That being said, my Hydreigon is usually my Tera target, terastallizing into fire for the heat waves. But we've also got Draco Meteor and Focus Energy. Focus Energy makes it so your Draco Meteor drops don't actually drop, right? You lose your special attack, but the next time you crit, it ignores your special attack drops. Murkrow now has Torment on it. I don't know if I had it last week, but I do have the Tera Ghost on the Murkrow, and that is specifically so that it can get Tailwind off against Fake Out users, right? You Tera into Ghost, normal can't affect Ghost, you're good. Garchomp also has Terrafire. I'm kind of iffy on the Terrafire on the Garchomp. I play around with flipping that to something else like Steel, or I even tried Poison once. That was pretty fun. But now it has Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Swords Dance, Protect. The longer I've been using Garchomp, the longer I've found that just Rough Skin is a little bit more consistent than Sandvale and building your whole team around sand. Then you don't have to fight the weather. Palafin is just as Palafin as it was before. Nothing's changed about that. I think that this is a great Palafin set. Just make sure that it's not your last two Pokemon, right? If you ever get a double KO on your side and you send out Palafin, then you can't turn it into hero form, and that is just tragic. Farigiraf with a Psychic Hyper Voice, Trick Room, Imprison. That's great for Trick Room, Imprison. But I'm finding now that people are kind of seeing it coming. People are a little used to it, and so if they see that you have a Farigiraf against their Trick Room, then they will just opt to not bring the Trick Room like you saw in one of those games. Goldengo has changed to Tera Flying. It has strapped the balloons onto its head and is now levitating off of the ground. That is specifically to counter Garchomps. Garchomps and Dondozos, you don't want to be in the line of fire of an Earthquake ever, because that'll just take you right out. It also is holding a citrus berry now. I opted for more defense. This is also heavily inspired again by that the Japanese team that was using the crit high dragon, and that was also using the citrus Goldengo. Reason being is because you want to live more than one attack, ideally, with Goldengo, so that you can get a Make It Rain off, and then maybe a Haze, and then another Make It Rain in Tailwind. that'd be perfect. Anyway, so this is the team. Go and use that in your team ID this week. I've also posted the Pokepaste and all the stuff down below in the description. Have yourself a Merry Christmas if you're watching this on December 24th or 25th. Enjoy, and if you're not celebrating that, happy holidays. I hope you get a chance to take a little bit of time off, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody. I'm out of my voice. My voice is gone. I'm out of voice for the holidays. Bye.